A letter to the sky from the homeless girl. Dear God, it is I, Amalia. I know I am not big or important, but if someone finds this, can you ask them to hold my hand just for a little? My hands are cold. She wrote without address to no destination. She wrote to the sky and tossed it into the sea and hoped it will be delivered. It did, but not to the sky. You won't believe who saw her letter and read it. The First Lady, the President's wife. Welcome to IDEKA African Folktales. Please remember to like and comment. The bridge didn't have a name, but it had a soul. It sang with passing trains, shivered with thunder, and wept with lonely. That is where Amalia lived, not out of choice, but because the world had forgotten her. She was a homeless beggar. She was only 12 years, her hair matted, feet callous, shrink, her eyes too old for her face. By day she begged quietly, "Please, I am hungry, give me some bread." A cardboard sign her only voice. By night she coiled beneath the concrete, beside a threadbare teddy bear and a tiny box of paper scrap. Each night Amalia would write a letter in blocky handwriting on scraps of napkins, old receipts, crumpled leaflets. At the top of every note she wrote to God in the sky. No one told her where to send them. She simply placed each letter in an empty bottle she found near the river, sealed it with melted wax from candle stubs, and dropped it into the current, into the sea. The letters were never long. Sometimes they were a simple sentence, just a single sentence. Other times full of stories and questions. Dear God, did you forget me? Today I gave my bread to a dog. He wagged its tail. That felt like a yes. Why do some people have beds and some have bridges? If I had a home, I do share it, I promise. And the river carried them away. And Amalia imagined them floating through the night sky, past stars, into the arms of someone who cared. Rain blurred the streets, car honked. Amalia sat on the car, arms wrapped around herself, soaked, while humming a tune her mother once sang. A sleek black car stopped nearby. A tinted window rolled down. A woman with soft eyes and pearls in her ear looked out. "Why aren't you somewhere safe, child?" she asked. Amalia simply shrugged. The woman stayed longer, then reached into her purse and handed Amalia a handkerchief. "Dry your face, not every storm is forever." The car drove off. That night, Amalia used the handkerchief to wrap a new letter. One that read, "Dear God, thank you for the lady with soft eyes. Tell her I like her smell. It reminded me of Mama." Weeks passed, then months. One letter didn't reach the sea. A curious boy fishing near the dock pulled the bottle from the water and showed it to his aunt. She didn't know what to do with it, so she gave it to her friend who worked at a charity. It changed hands again and again until it landed to a mahogany desk inside the office of the president's wife, the office of the first lady. She opened it on a quiet afternoon. Inside was a note written on a faded flyer paper. "Dear God, it is I, Amalia. I know I am not big or important, but if someone finds this, can you ask them to hold my hand just for a little? My hands are so cold." Tears blurred her eyes. The first lady wept. She called her staff, "Find this child now." Finding Amalia was not easy. There were many bridges, many homeless children, many beggars. But her words had become a map. Volunteers searched, eyes watched, and at one dawn a shelter worker spotted a girl dropping a bottle into the river. "Are you Amalia?" She froze, nodded. "Someone read your letter," the worker said. "They want to meet you." Amalia blinked as if waking from a dream. The presidential residence was nothing like the bridge. It smelled like the cinnamon and books. Amalia sat stiffly in a giant room with gold curtains. The woman entered. The same woman, the one with soft eyes, the one that handed her white handkerchief under the rain. You remember? Amalia whispered. I never forgot, she replied. The first lady knelt beside her, held her hand. It is warm now, Amalia said. The woman smiled. And it will always be. Amalia was enrolled in school. She slept in soft beds, ate warm food, but she never stopped writing. Her letters changed. Dear God, I have a blue backpack. It has my name on it. That makes me feel real. Dear God, I made a friend. Her name is Ife. She said my hair is pretty. The first lady began a program. Letters from the forgotten. Bottles were collected, read, answered. Amalia's story sparked a national wave of kindness. Bridges received charter program. Children found home. And Amalia, she wrote a book, Letters to the Sky. It became a bestseller. But in every interview, she said the same thing. I just wanted someone to hold my hand. I just wanted someone to hold my hand. Years later, Amalia stood under the same bridge. She was no longer small, no longer cold. In her hand, she held a bottle. Inside, a letter. She dropped it gently into the water. Dear God, thank you for hearing me, for sending her, for letting my words matter. Now I want to answer others. Let me be someone's sky. She turned, a little girl tugging her coat. Miss Amalia, can I go with you? Amalia smiled, took the girl's hand. Yes, I know the way. You can come. And far above the bridge, a wind stirred, as if the sky had read it, and smiled back. A once homeless girl written a letter addressed to the sky, and it got to the office of the president. And now, she has become the president's adopted daughter. If you like our story, comment and like. Bye.